Hi, I'm Mew2King, and I'm happy to be here at Twin Galaxies to answer some questions. I'm exactly 0% surprised that Ultimate's leading the registration. Smash has always been a huge game that anybody can play. If you've ever played a Mario game, Zelda game, or just any game, most people in the world, if you've played video games, you've probably played one of the Nintendo brand games, and you're probably like, I should buy Smash because of that, or I'm interested because of that, and that alone will just make the franchise so big just because of all the brand names. It's also a really good game in addition to that, and it can appeal to various audiences from like kids, children, teenagers, and adults. It can appeal to anybody. So because it appeals to so many different audiences with all the different characters, it's no surprise that it's very popular. In addition to that, Smash is just a really good game. Of course, I'm biased to say that, but it's just, to me, it's not very surprising at all. In fact, I was expecting Ultimate to lead registration. And I'm also not surprised that Melee was dropped. I figured it was just a matter of time since Nintendo is always trying to like push for the new game. It makes logical sense from a business perspective. I just figured it was just a matter of time. It was eventually going to happen. I like playing Incineroar, Jigglypuff, and Bowser, but among those, I think Bowser's he's like average character, when Incineroar and Puff are very underwhelming and they need significant buffs to be able to compete, in my personal opinion. I really enjoy playing both of those characters. I enjoy all three of those characters, but I think two of the three are really held back in terms of top tier potential as the meta progresses. I can tell that they have like limitations on how good they can be in the long run, and I would hope that they would get significant buffs so that at top level meta they could actually flourish. The most underrated player in Smash Ultimate is Salem. He's way, way better than people think, and he's amazing, super, super amazing with every single character in the entire cast. He is hands down the most underrated player in Smash Ultimate. He's even better than people think he is. So Ultimate, I believe that, to be honest, the main reason it'll stay relevant is because it's just, everyone has a Switch, everyone's played Ultimate, the sales of the game is amazing. Just when your game's that popular, it's guaranteed to be huge. It's simply a huge game. Melee flourishes because the game mechanics just reward a lot of high-level play for tournaments. It's really engaging for the very, very top level of mastery of the game. Whereas Ultimate is just a very, very, very popular game. That game's going nowhere anytime soon. It'll always be popular and relevant. There's no particular character in Ultimate that I think I would care about being removed so much. A lot of people don't like fighting against Almar, for example. But in this game, there's no particular character that I just super hate a lot. As for characters I would like in the game, a lot of people complain about having sword fighters. I actually like sword fighters because historically, in every Smash game I've played, I was always using a character with a sword fighter character, like a top tier sword fighter. That's happened multiple Smash iterations now. I naturally am drawn to those types of characters, although may not necessarily be limited to only that type. So I actually like those types of things. I like fast, agile characters, combo-based characters, and characters with good hitboxes, like disjointed hitboxes, which swords obviously often have, but it doesn't necessarily need to be the case. And I like characters that can edge guard as well. Now, as for when you're talking about lore of a character, in the past I used to care about that more, but as I got older, I care more about if I enjoy playing them throughout the game, like in competitive matches. Your favorite character may not be your favorite character to play in the game and vice versa. Ryu, I could care less. I don't care about it. Him and Joker seems pretty cool, and I'm actually currently playing Persona 5 right now. I'm 30 hours in. It's a super fun game. I think the best Smash Ultimate player right now is MKLeo, but he's clearly the best. And there's kind of a little gap after him. Most people probably think Tweak's number 2, but Leo's way more consistent. I actually met MKLeo in person at a Mexico tournament during the first half of 2015. And I just went to Mexico for a tournament, and I met him there. We were playing in Smash 4, early Smash 4, and he's really good. He's a young, very good kid, very skilled and nice. And I was just I met him there, and then he actually beat Mr. R at that tournament, and I was actually streaming the tournament on my Twitch channel by chance, and then a lot of people learned who he was from that moment. And then 1 year later, because he was able to travel more, I was like, let's get him on MBG and Echo Fox. So I told Greg about him. I was like, he's definitely going to be super top level. He's super underrated. Even though he got 13th at this tournament, I still believe he is the best or one of the best in the world, either or. And I was like, we have to get him ASAP. And then I told Greg about it, and then we got him on MBG, and then we struck a deal with MBG and Echo Fox, so he beat MBG Echo Fox there. So from many different angles, it was a good and smart move. when you're a top level smasher, you can just like see what people are doing. Just think about many possible outcomes for a given situation and tell if someone's smart or not. Not only in terms of fighting against them and seeing like how hard they are to beat or not, you can also just watch them and just think about what they're doing and how smart you think they are, like the choices they're doing, why they could be doing it. Like I theory craft a lot throughout my life about, you know, Smash, like play Smash and pretend in your head and whatnot. I have more than 10 years of experience doing that, even from that moment. So I could you could just tell when someone's like good at something. It's like if an artist looked at another artwork, they'd probably be able to tell if they're good art. Someone like me, I wouldn't be able to tell as much as an actual artist. Well, for me, it's natural, immediate, super easy to tell.